So we've all heard the phrase, black don't crack. Now, is this true? The answer is yes. What this phrase is referring to is that people with darker skin tend to age better. And why this is because the skin is actually thicker. With thicker skin, as you lose collagen with time, the skin is less affected than somebody who starts off with thinner skin. Thicker skin tends to maintain better elasticity. It doesn't wrinkle as much. That leads to less sagging of the face, less fine lines and wrinkling of the face. So if you have darker skin, count yourself lucky.
We all inherently know that skin of color ages better than fairer skin types. But there was a very interesting study that was done recently of over 3,000 women. And it asked these women to state the age where they first started seeing severe signs of skin aging. Black women didn't start to see it until their 60s to 70s. White women started to see it in their 40s, and Hispanics and Asian women started to see it in their 50s. And while we all understand that, thinking about the people that we know that fall into these demographic groups and who's aged more slowly, there is a lot of science behind it. And first and foremost, it has to do with the melanin that people like me who are skin of color create. First off, it's called eumelanin. It's a brownish pigment, and the benefit in skin of color is that brown eumelanin pigment lives throughout the entire epidermis, versus someone who is just fair pheomelanin. That pigment only lives at the base layer of the epidermis. The big difference between the two is the internal SPF that pervasive eumelanin gives me is 13.4, whereas the internal SPF of someone who is fair-skinned is only 3.4. It's a huge difference because I don't get severe sun reactions when I'm out in the sun. I have some more internal SPF than someone who is more fair skin. That internal SPF of someone who's more fair skinned doesn't give them a lot of protection. That's why that person burns much more easily. That's why you're gonna see wrinkles on that person much more easily. Second important difference is this idea of dermal volume loss, which is what gives folds, creases in the skin. That happens much more slowly in skin of color, and the rationale is our fibroblasts are more in quantity, in number, and in quality. They just make stronger, better collagen. And radiofrequency microneedling studies done in skin of color patients like me have shown that we respond better to that treatment modality because we make better collagen. It does have a flip side though. When you see a keloid in someone, most likely they are going to be skin of color because their fibroblasts are so much more hyperreactive. So there's a plus and a minus to it, but the rationale as to why skin of color patients age more slowly has to do with our internal SPF and our ability to make stronger collagen.
Here's some celebrities that don't age. Get him. Number 1, Pharrell. Bro has looked 20 his entire life. I need bro's skincare routine ASAP. That nigga tried saying he only used soap and water. Now you know damn well. This was bro back in the day. Now I don't know how old he was in this picture, cause the nigga don't age. But this is bro more recent. And this another one. You mean to tell me bro is 51 years old and the only wrinkle he has is on his forehead, nigga? Pharrell, if you see this, drop the skincare routine, my god. You see how my shit's struggling right now? I need that, my boy. Number 2, Will Smith. Y'all can say whatever y'all want about him. Bro's genetics are different. Bro's genetics is not allowing him to get old. This was Will when he was around our age. And this is him on the first Bad Boys film. And this is him on the last one. Bro has only gained weight. Like, look at this nigga. This is what makes him a great actor. It's his youth, bruh. We see a lot of actors start off strong, but once time goes by, that age starts to show. Like, bro, look at this nigga, bruh. He don't look old at all. He's 5 years away from 60.
You can't tell me our melanin isn't magic, that our tones aren't rich. Being black is my honor. I wear this skin with pride. No matter our heartbreak, our losses, our fights, we show them who we are, lest we ever forget ourselves. We are forever uniquely and wonderfully made. The Nile River runs through our veins, so we are never thirsty. Gold is a chromosome in our DNA. We are forever rich. The sun shines through us. We are forever light.
Family, many white folks are in shock, wondering why many black folks actually do not age, compared to themselves. Because the other day we saw a challenge of black and white women comparing themselves at 50. And family, they noticed that most black women were actually looking very, very young. None of them looked 50 years and above. And a lot of the white women had a lot of wrinkles on their faces. Most of them looked old, while black women looked very, very young. And family, many folks are attributing these to melanin pigments that black people have on their skin. This is reducing the number of wrinkles you see on black people. Family, look at somebody like Pharrell Williams. You'd see him today and wonder, is he getting older or younger? Look at Will Smith. He's been acting in movies since I was young, and you'd notice that Will Smith is looking the same. He's only getting, he's probably adding some weight, but he's not getting any older. Will Smith looks young each and every day. And fam, this is raising questions. Fam, melanin in black people's skin isn't just about skin color, it's a biological superpower. Melanin protects the skin from sun damage, it slows down wrinkles, reduces collagen breakdown, and acts as a natural, antioxidant. And family, I want you to watch this video all the way to the end, as many white folks wonder why black people age really, really beautifully. They say that black people age backwards. Black people skins, does not get any wrinkles. Family, let's watch this video. Once it's done, we will get back and do a critical analysis about the same. And fam, in a special way, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my subscribers who are taking their time, to support this channel by buying me a coffee. I do not take your support for granted. The link for buying a coffee is on the description box down below. Let's watch this video, then we'll be right back.
Current trend that's happening right now between, who looks younger between white women and black women. You already know, black women goddesses, okay? Beautiful, gorgeous, look young, fountain of youth. The white women, crypt keeper, Rodney Dangerfield looking at. Y'all just need to just stop, okay? You're not going to win this one, okay? Just stop. Just throw the white flag.
Opening TikTok to see that there are white women having a contest with black women on who looks better in their 50s. You can't make it up. I mean, we've all heard the phrase black don't crack, right? It's freaking real. I don't get it. Leave the black ladies alone. They're just, in my opinion, better at everything. I'm 59.
Look, we all know that black don't crack. On many levels, you cannot even tell how old a black person is. Now, you got a few black people every now and then that you might see with wrinkles. But I remember even my grandmother up in her 90s, man, didn't have any wrinkles. Of course, you knew she was older, but when it comes to black don't crack, it's way different than other races, man. It's like me, I'm 57. I don't have one wrinkle on my face. And I'm not bragging or nothing like that, but I'm just saying black people are different when it comes to the skin type, man, when it comes to aging. Let me just say it like this. We just age different. We age way different. I'm saying, you could look at, man, even my mom, and you got many, I got gray hair, but my mom and my sisters who are almost in their 60s, you would not even know that they were almost in their 60s. Many people tell me all the time, if I didn't have this gray beard, it would shave probably like 10 years off my life. It's like, it's in a lot of ways, black people been cursed and we've been in slavery and we had a lot of stuff done wrong to us, man. But when it comes to looks and when it comes to being able to preserve your body, it don't bother us. I mean, for most of us, we don't have to eat no special food. If you ask a black person, if you were a person of any other race and you came to a black person and say, what do you do not to have wrinkles? What do you do to have smooth skin or whatever? They're going to tell you nothing. It's just in me. It ain't nothing that my mama did, that my daddy did. It comes straight from the creator. So, and I've seen people of other races of my exact same age and some even younger that look so much older, so much older for their age. And it's not just one race, it's a few races that look so much older, man. You can go to a certain race and you can look at them and you be like, well, how old are you? And they'd be like, I'm 17. And be like, you 17 or you 30 years old? So it's way different, you know. So we got something to be proud of, black people. We not given a whole lot to be proud of, but one thing we can be proud of, and we know for sure, and every other race know us for this, is that black do not crack.
Black Don't Crack isn't just a statement. It's a lifestyle. It's a dedication to excellence, a commitment to endurance, and a continual and daily exercise in maintaining our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. It's also an endearing acknowledgement directly relating to black folk and our overall youthful appearance in light of all we endure through our lives and the challenges we continuously overcome. Black Don't Crack runs deep and begins from the day our ancestors were offloaded from those boats and sold into slavery. So be proud, my people, when you hear it, and remember all of what it signifies. Now that's real talk. You have an amazing rest of your day. And peace.
I honestly feel like black women age the way that we do because we spend half of our life with tight hair, right? Like we're always getting our hair done and it's almost like a natural facelift. Like I'm trying to lift my eyebrows right now, but because I just got my hair done, I can't move my face. And it's not that I don't want to move my face. I do want to move my face, but my hair is so damn tight that I couldn't move my face if I tried. And so I feel like if you compound that over a lifetime, that is probably why black women age the way we do, because our hair is so damn tight all the time. It's just like a natural facelift every couple of months. We just lift it up.
Every time I see melanin in the sun and just seeing what the sun does to our skin, it literally turns into liquid gold. I just think to myself, racism is really stupid.
I even struggle to tell people that I'm 36. I don't really want to tell people that.
But you know, in my opinion, I think black women age a lot better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They look young for so long. And you like I just seen a girl on my Instagram, man, she's 50 years old. She's like a teenager. Literally.
Wow.
Literally. She's going
I think
viral.
you're talking about that woman who's giving like love advice and everything, right?
No. It's another woman. I know who you're talking about.
She's like 54. That woman, she's looking bad.
Yeah, it's crazy.
God.
Older women is looking crazy, man. I don't know what it is, man.
She looking fire.
I don't know what it is.
Like
You take care of yourself. If
Between
you
the
drink
40s
a lot,
and 60s, the women is not playing.
Yeah.
They're not playing.
I don't know what's up.
They really
they stop drinking. They stop because when
now they drinking wine still.
That's fine, but hard liquor will mess you up. I drink wine. I love me some wine. Like you got to take care of yourself. Smoking and drinking and doing all that will mess you up.
Oh no, they looking really good though. They definitely looking good.
Take care of your skin.
That
Take care of yourself.
vintage V.
That vintage V is crazy.
Vintage.
I'm a lot older than I look. You know, I'm black, so you'll never know. That's my black girl magic, huh? Ageless. Yeah.
The reason black people, part of it why they don't age, in America we say black don't crack. You'll see like women are 65, look great. They got a lot of melanin in the skin and sun damage messes people up. You know, Sweden has the most beautiful younger women, but a lot of times when they're older, I'm like, what the fuck happened? And they go all summer to Greece with their pale skin and they're like, I'm like, don't do it. At least don't do that on the face, please.
Family, earlier this year, if you've been keen on social media platforms, especially on TikTok, I know you saw, the trend about 50 years challenge where black women and white women were trying to compare how they age. And family, many folks actually saw how black women do not age compared to their white counterparts. And family, that created a whole conversation. And many white folks started accepting that black people do not age the same way as they age because black people have melanin pigments, in their skin. Black people are blessed. They have the power that many white folks actually do not have. Family, in the past years, beauty was being attributed to being white. Beauty was closeness to whiteness. But family, nowadays, the whole analogy is changing. In the recent past, they used to tell black people to bleach their skin so that they may become beautiful. We've seen black people in the past bleach their skin, use a lot of injections, and natural oils that made them, be white folks, and family, that is slowly fading because right now everyone is actually embracing the beauty that comes with blackness and everyone wants to be a black person. We are seeing white people spend a lot of money to get melanin injections because they tend to believe that melanin is just a superpower that many black people actually do have. And this is now becoming the new trend. Everyone wants to be associated with some pigments of melanin in their skin. They want to live longer. They want to look younger, especially white women. They want to look like black women. And now they have decided that the only way they can do this is by getting melanin drops. We are seeing melanin drinks being sold right now, and many white folks are buying it because they want to live longer. They want to be disease resistant. They do not want their skin to wrinkle. Melanin has just now become something really, really great. They are now selling our color. They are selling our identity. They want to look like us. I want us to break this down. More melanin equals more UV protection. Black skin has a natural SPF estimated around 13 and sometimes even higher. More melanin would mean that black people do not get sunburns compared to what, white folks actually get. You'd see a black man on just unbasking and they are feeling okay, as compared to white people. You'd see the skin color even change. Less UV damage, and slower aging. The more melanin you have in your skin, that would mean that your aging is even slower. The sun is the number one cause of premature wrinkles and age spots on the human skin. But when the sun, is put to a black person, they rarely get wrinkles because they have the melanin pigments that would help them when it comes to the sunburns and ensuring that their skin remains spotless. Melanin is now becoming a sensation. Every white person in America wants, to get the melanin drops. They want to pay whatever it takes to get this gold that black people have in their skin. The whole idea of beauty is slowly changing to the closeness to melanin. Melanin absorbs free radicals. It literally protects cells from breaking down, and higher collagen, integrity, meaning firmer skin for a longer time. Melanin is everything right now. So while others need expensive anti-aging creams, black people were born with natural built-in protection. The protection that black people have with the melanin pigments we have in our skin is everything that many white folks want right now. They want not to age. They want to age backward, just like black people. A lot of black women look really, really beautiful. You'd see a 50-year-old who still makes many people turn their necks, because they look beautiful. Their skin looks flawless. They do not look like women who are aging, And I want us to look at this historically, the historical irony, Here's a funny part about it. The same melanin, that was once mocked, the same melanin that was once hated, the melanin that was discriminated against is the same melanin that now everyone envies because it's keeping black folks glowing at 50 while others are aging fast at 25. It's now making the whole analogy to change. It's making many white folks admire black women. It's making blackness to be the standard of beauty, something that was compared to whiteness in the recent past. I spoke about somebody like Pharrell Williams. Just look at Pharrell. Look at his photos few years ago. You'd wonder if this person is actually aging. Look at Idris Elba. He looks younger each and every day. Look at Will Smith. Look at Gabrielle Union. People who look the same, even after years of aging. Their ages are going up while their face complexions are still the same. That is the beauty of melanin. That is the beauty of being a black person. They say that black do not crack. And family, that is the truth. If you have melanin pigments in your skin, that would also mean that rarely would you get wrinkles on your faces, on your skin. Your skin will be flawless. When you take a 25-year-old white man and a 50-year-old black man, you'd really see the difference. The 50-year-old black man looks younger, and you'd wonder, how is that even possible? It's because of the melanin. And family, right now, everyone wants the melanin. Everyone is taking melanin injections. People are taking tablets. They're taking medications, just to ensure that they get whatever black people have. Melanin creams are being sold very, very expensive, and people are buying it. They do not care. The melanin has an advantage to aging. It helps with heat regulation. It helps with stronger bones. When you have stronger bones, that would already mean that now you cannot age. It has reduced skin cancer risk and improved vitamin storage. Melanin is powerful protection against environmental damage. It's deeper than just the skin tone. It's a biological treasure. And that's why many people want melanin, this much. From the video, you'd already learn why many folks want melanin. So family, white people are in shock right now. But honestly, they shouldn't be, because black people have always been built differently. Melanin is a blessing, and the world is just now catching up. Melanin has made black people sensational. Black people are rare beings. Black people are special. Black people are phenomenal. Black people are beautiful. Family, let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this specific video. Are you in support that black people actually do not age, comparing them to white folks? And do you think melanin plays a vital part, in the anti-aging? Family, kindly like the video so that it can be recommended to other YouTube users, and I'd be very, very grateful. Lastly, I'd really appreciate if you all took your time to subscribe to the channel. We are currently on the road to 50,000 subscribers, and fam, I'd really, really appreciate if you all would be a part of the journey. The goal of this channel has always been talk about black history, black empowerment, and ensure that we tell our stories the black way. Because if we give the white supremacists an opportunity to tell our stories, many a times they whitewash our stories. Family, thank you so much, and see you all in our next episode. Goodbye for now.